Hey everybody, welcome back to Monster Motorsports Diecast Racing Network, home to the Pacific Rim Speedway. I am your host, Rubber Toe, and we are broadcasting atop the Yomatsu Hara Sakai Tower. And tonight, round 4 of the Coupe-A-Cabana Diecast Racing Tournament. So that is groups 7 and 8. These are the final 8 drivers to see who will be moving on to the quarterfinals. But before we get on to that, we just want to give a big shout out to Sean DeLong from Code 3 Motorsports. Thank you so much for your support. We greatly appreciate it. So let's get on with the driver introductions for Group 7. First up, we've got Barry Manilow from Rest Belt Customs. Her name is Lola. She was a race car. And she will be joined by Flip from Flips Racing in that Audi RS5 coupe weighing in at 65 grams. Those two cars will be joined by Fern from Fumo Diecast Racing in that Volkswagen SP2, and our first pilot, co-pilot crew, Blaze and Raiden from Dogtown Racing. I am excited for this group. Hope to see what comes out of it. It's going to be exciting. You got Barely Manilow and Flip on the front row, followed by Blaze and Fern on the back row. Here they go. Lap 1, Flip out in front. Fern, oh my God, whoa! Flip hits gate 3. Flip hits gate 3. Barry crosses in first. I thought Flip had this one in the bag. He was out in front, running hard in that Audi RS5. Look at the replay here. Flip's out in front. He gets the whole shot, going around Kickapoo, gets a little squirrely, ends up hitting gate 3 and just comes to a sudden stop, but able to somewhat keep on going there and comes to a stop right there in the helipad turn. That is unfortunate for Flip. He is one of the favored drivers tonight, but don't count him out as he moves to the back row with Fern. Blaze now moves up to the front row with Barely Manilow, and here they go. Barry out in front. Oh, but here comes Blaze. Blaze going to take the win. Being challenged by Barry, and Flip and Fern coming in right behind. All 4 cars finish. Wow, a sub 6-second time. Is it fast enough to get on the lap record board here at the rim? It is not. Papa Wolf in that Honda Prelude, still holding on the bubble for the 4th fastest time. Check out the replay here on the backside. Look at Barry and Fern fighting side by side, barely able to get Barely out in front of Fern. Flip coming in 4th. There it is. Blaze in 1st, Barely Manilow in 2nd, Fern in 3rd, and Flip in 4th. Wow. The points shuffle around a little bit, and it looks like Blaze and Barely Manilow are out in the lead. They're going to be starting from the outside lane. Fern and Flip need to make up some points here. Here they go, lap 3. Fern's out in front, followed by Flip. Can Flip go? Oh, Flip hits gate 3 again. Fern spins around. Fern comes to a stop. Oh, and there's Blaze out of nowhere. I thought Blaze also went off the track. Man, we're going to have to check out the replay and all 7 of our cameras just to see what happened here in lap 3. You can see Fern's out in front, followed by Flip around Kickapoo Pass. And then Flip overshoots again and hits gate 3 a second time tonight. Oh, and then Barely Manilow slams into Flip, comes to a stop. But Flip is able to keep on going from that bump kiss from Barely Manilow. You see here, Fern comes to a stop along with Blaze and Raiden in Kaiju's lair. But remember, here comes Flip. Flip's still moving because he got a bump from Barely Manilow, but he hits Blaze and Raiden. Blaze knocks Fern off the track and is able to keep his momentum going to take the win, and this turning into a triple DNF. This is not a good night for Flip. He is starting in the pole position, but he is out. It looks like Blaze has locked this up. Can Fern beat out Barely Manilow to take the second spot from this group? Flip's out in front. Flip gets the whole shot. Flip is taking off. He is on a mission. He is going to try to break a lap record. And Blaze did not cross the finish line. And a sub 6 second time from Flip. It's something we expect here at the rim from him, but not quite fast enough. 0.2 of a second off the bubble, so he will not make one of the 4 fastest times at the rim. Check out the replay right here. Flip takes off. Blaze gets sideways. Blaze hits the light post. Coming down right here at gate 5, Blaze spins around, and Barely Manilow is right on his tail. But look at this. Can Barely Manilow get around? He does. He pushes Blaze off track. And Barely Manilow will advance with that 3rd place finish with Blaze and Raiden. Even with that DNF, they are still able to advance. Here are the stats for that Aston Martin and that Bugatti Coupe. Look at that. Very similar weights, but Blaze and Raiden with 2 wins in a sub 6 second. You can't beat that all day long. All right, now on to Group 8 introductions. First up, we got Fractal Panda from Fractal Panda Racing. He's in an MGB GT Coupe, which there are 2 MGBs in this race. He'll be joined by Motor Breath because it's metaphorical. He's driving for Damn Diecast. They'll be joined by Uncle Elvis from Uncle Elvis Racing in that white Corvette Coupe. And last but not least, the other MGB GT Coupe driven by Big Mac from Madness Motorsports. I would like a large fry and a large chocolate shake with that Big Mac. Here they are lined up for lap 1. You got Fractal Panda and Motor Breath on the front row, Uncle Elvis and Big Mac on the back row. Let's kick off Group 8. And Uncle Elvis gets a slow start out of the game. Motor Breath goes off track. Fractal Panda flips. Here comes Big Mac. Big Mac flips. Uncle Elvis comes to a stop. That's a quadruple DNF. So much carnage. We got to look at the replay just to see what happens here. Motor Breath gets his wheel up on the side rail, and then Uncle Elvis just slams him into gate 1, and Motor Breath goes flying off the track. We have never lost anyone off that hillside. I really hope Motor Breath is okay. I'm being told that emergency services are on their way to check out Motor Breath's safety. But wow, what a devastating combo hit from Uncle Elvis and gate 1. Here on the backstretch, you see Fractal Panda flips over as he enters the helipad turn. And here comes Big Mac. Big Mac just plows him into gate 4. And Big Mac was lucky that he didn't get taken out from all that hitting gate 4. He's able to get around. Uncle Elvis tries to swerve and stop, but also ends up hitting Fractal Panda. But Big Mac and Uncle Elvis, no momentum. It just all comes to a stop here in Kaiju's lair for these 3 drivers. This is unfortunate. While emergency services are checking on Motor Breath and these drivers, we're going to take a quick short break. Don't go anywhere. Hey everybody, if you want to support our channel, head on over to our merch store in the description below and pick up one of these t-shirts or pint glasses. You can also click the join button below to become a channel member for as little as $1 and follow our behind the scenes action here at the Pacific Rim Speedway. All right, we are back And Motor Breath is okay. His car is okay. He'll be on the back row with Uncle Elvis, and then Big Mac and Fractal Panda on the front row. All cars have big goose eggs. Let's see if they can change that. Uncle Elvis having another trouble out of the start gate. Here comes Big Mac. Big Mac showing how big he is by taking first. Motor Breath in second. Oh, and where is Uncle Elvis and Fractal Panda? Don't tell me they DNF'd as well. Let's check out the replay. You see all this slippage on the Kaiju blue. Fractal Panda gets sideways. Uncle Elvis actually pushes Motor Breath past Fractal Panda. Motor Breath shoves Fractal Panda off the inside of Kaiju's lair. Uncle Elvis hits gate 5, comes to a stop. Kaiju's lair is taking their victims tonight, along with gate 3. The rim is hungry tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, here are the scores just after 2 laps. Motor Breath and Big Mac, the only cars with any points as they start lap 3. There goes Big Mac and Fractal Panda. Wow, slingshot maneuver by Uncle Elvis, but Motor Breath crashes in Kickapoo Pass. Oh my goodness, we haven't seen a Kickapoo crash in quite some time. It don't matter. Kickapoo, Kaiju's lair, gate 3, gate 1, they're all being taken out tonight. Look at the replay. Uncle Elvis gets around. Motor Breath tries to cut off Big Mac, crashes in Kickapoo, and look how far Motor Breath slides and then also hits gate 3. Motor Breath gets a double whammy from the rim in one single lap. Man, that's going to affect his points moving forward. But Motor Breath is now in the pole position. Big Mac out in front, but any of those other 3 drivers can move on. There is no telling. Let's see who wants it more. Motor Breath out in front, followed by Fractal Panda, but here comes Uncle Elvis challenging Fractal. Motor Breath on a run. Look at that lap. And 3 cars finish. Someone DNF. Who was it? Was it Fractal? I don't remember. We're going to have to see the replay and see how this one came out. You see here, Motor Breath out in front, gets the whole shot. And look at Uncle Elvis challenging Fractal on the backside. Oh, Fractal Panda rolls over again, entering the helipad turn just like before. Man, Big Mac's MGB is tuned in, but Fractal Panda's having trouble keeping his MGB wheels down. And there goes Uncle Elvis, and Big Mac and Fractal Panda comes to a stop right there at Kenny's Kebab Shop. Who are the 2? Oh, Big Mac moving on, and we have a tie for second. A tie between Motor Breath and Uncle Elvis. So all you Rim fans, you know exactly what this means. It is now time for a Southern Death Match, Pacific Rim style. I said it right. Southern Death Match between Motor Breath and Uncle Elvis. Whichever car wins 2 laps first is moving on with Big Mac. Motor Breath is going to start off in the front row because he had a faster finish lap time than Uncle Elvis. Here they go, lap 1 in this Southern Death Match. Wow, Motor Breath gets a huge jump in front of Uncle Elvis. Look at Motor Breath go! Wow! Motor Breath takes lap 1 easily. And Uncle Elvis in trail, but it does not matter. You gotta get a W if you want it to count when in these Southern Death matches. All right, Uncle Elvis moves to the inside lane. Motor Breath to the outside lane. Can Uncle Elvis tie it up right here to go to a 3rd lap? And look at Motor Breath take off again. Where is Uncle Elvis? Look at Motor Breath. He is flying. And that nails the coffin on. Motor Breath moving forward. What was that lap time? A sub 6 second. But of course, because why? Because it's metaphorical. Oh, but it's not fast enough to get on the top 4 lap times tonight, even though it's a sub 6 second time. And Motor Breath from damn Diecast, and yep, we misspelled damn diecast. It's supposed to be DAM, like the Hoover Dam. But Motor Breath moving on with Big Mac. Moving on to the quarterfinals. Here are the stats for that MGB and that. Is that a Jaguar or is that an Aston Martin 177? I think that's an Aston Martin 177, not a Jaguar F-Type. Each of them won one lap, and their times are smoking. I tell you what, here are your drivers moving on to the quarterfinals. You got Barely Manilow, Blaze and Raiden, Motor Breath, and Big Mac. Wow, what an exciting round 4. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with our final thoughts from this round. All right, everybody, we are back. That was an exciting round 4. That determined the last 4 cars moving on to the quarterfinals. The quarterfinals are set. We're going to have 4 groups, 2 total races, 2 more weeks of quarterfinals to determine who's moving on to the finale of the semifinals and the final round of the Coupe-A-Cabana Diecast Racing Tournament to determine which coupe is king, and we'll move on to the end of year King of Monsters tournament here at the Pacific Rim Speedway. You don't want to miss any of it. Make sure, this way. Make sure you hit that bell notification so you do not miss any future content from our channel. Again, we appreciate everyone's support. Give us a comment and give us a like, give us a dislike. We don't care. It's a thumb. All right, everybody. I am Rubber Toe, wishing everyone to be safe and keep your wheels on the road.